Morning, YouTubies. How's it going? Oh. All right, this morning I'm having something simple. I guess you could say a struggle meal. It's a peanut butter and strawberry jam sandwich. So I was hankering for peanut butter last night. I don't know why. So I'll fix me a strawberry jam and peanut butter sandwich. I think I might have put a little bit too much peanut butter on it. I'm not sure. Did any of you guys, when you was in high school, or maybe in grade school for that matter, I don't know, but for me it was in high school, junior high and high school, when it was lunchtime, did they have chili for the meal, and on the side a peanut butter sandwich with like a big scoop of peanut butter on it, and you had to spread it around yourself? A lot of peanut butter. Typically I don't think of a peanut butter sandwich going with a chili, but I guess they did. I don't know, but that was one of my memories of the high school lunches. I'm curious if anybody else at their school had the same lunches like that. So I know generally we didn't have that great of lunches. I do remember in junior. Look at me. Hang on, let me get a bite. That's good. Thumbnail. I think it might be starting to rain again. No. Anywho, ooh-wee. I do remember in junior high, for a very short time, they had a salad bar for us. I mean, it had all kinds of good stuff. Your normal salad toppings, lettuce, tomato, onion, bacon bits, garbanzo beans, sunflower seeds, all that kind of good stuff. A whole pretty good buffet of salad stuff. I loved it. They didn't keep it for long though. I guess it wasn't cost efficient to keep something healthy like that for us. So they went back to doing, the standard lunches that they had, which were nowhere near as good. During lunch, it wasn't just a salad bar. They gave you a choice whether you wanted the salad bar or the regular lunch stuff. So, but yeah, like I said, they eventually went back to the regular lunch stuff, which sucked. Because I had fun each day creating a different salad. It was awesome. Because if you have all the ingredients, there's so many different variations you can do with salads. That's why Anthony and I, most of the time, when I'm not on video, in the evenings, that's what we have for dinner sometimes, is salads. I'll admit, I like going to the store and buying a salad, but they're more expensive. So I got where I just make them at home and get creative. Yeah. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches is, I guess you say, a struggle meal that we've had a lot. Because they're cheap and they're yummy and they're filling. Usually I go for grape jelly. That's my thing. I like grape jelly. But Dad happened to have some strawberry jelly on the table, so I decided to try it because normally I don't eat strawberry jelly. But so I mix it up a little bit. So Anthony's got some apple jelly that I want to try with the peanut butter, make a peanut butter sandwich with it. I think that'd be really good. I'm getting food of interest and trying these different flavors that I have not normally tried. Because usually I've stuck with blueberry. Not blueberry, grape, I mean. Grape is what I meant to say. Recently, he has got me started on blueberry jelly also, because he likes blueberry jelly and blueberry syrup. He particularly likes blueberry syrup on his pancakes. So, till this last year, I'd never tried blueberry jelly. So, heck, till this last year, I hadn't tried most flavors of jelly, other than apple butter, something like that. Because I usually went for a grape. Which I don't know why, because I love being food of interest. I love trying new things and new flavors. So I don't know why I never tried new flavors of jellies. Try everything else, but not when it comes to jellies for some reason. It rained this morning. And now it's turning off nice, but it's going to get sultry. It's starting to already get there. It's supposed to get up, I think it said, I think the weather app said like 85 or 89 today. And I have no idea what the humidity is going to be. Like, poor Jax have to be outside. I got where oftentimes when I'm home, I go out and sit with him in the heat for a couple hours. But luckily, like I said before, he's in the shade. We have a very shady backyard, but still, I still feel bad for him. So I go out and spend time with him. I figure if he has to be outside, I'll be outside. I swear, I know I've said it before, I can't help it. I cannot help but praise this dog. I absolutely love him. He is so smart. I could not have asked or even imagined having a better dog. He is so smart. Even without treats, since I've had him, he's learned like 2 handfuls of new commands I've taught him. I need to get some treats. I actually have ordered just a little while ago, about an hour ago, ordered one of those mats, the silicone mats, so I can make him some homemade training treats. Because there's some things, particularly the leash pulling and coming when called and stuff like that, I think I'm going to have treats to kind of help reinforce what I'm wanting him to learn. Other things he just picks up. Examples. Hang on. Excuse me. Let me get a drink first. I got root beer today. A&W root beer. We don't have an A&W restaurant here in Sedalia anymore. They did have a A&W / Long John Silver's. They tore it down. I'm not sure if it caught on fire or what happened, but they tore it down a couple months ago. Like, I occasionally like to go into Long John Silver's on the A&W part too, but mostly Long John Silver's because seafood. It's slightly cool, but it would be better if it was actually cold. It works. But when I got Jax, he already knew a bunch of commands. Sit, stay, come, shake. There's others, but I can't think of what they are at the moment. So since I've had him, hang on. Since I've had him, I've taught him, well, when I go outside and he sees me reaching for his harness, he knows it's time to go to the park. So I have him come up to me, I have him sit and stay, and I get his harness on him. And as soon as I get his leash on him, he's all excited and everything, like a bundle of energy. So I tell him, go, go. And he'll run from the porch, back porch, to the gate of the fenced yard, which is closed. So then when I get to the gate, I pick up his leash, tell him sit and stay. Sometimes I have to tell him back up, which is so funny because he booty bumps his butt back. But I tell him sit and stay, and I open the gate, and he's not allowed to come through the gate until I take a step through and tell him to come. Those are the things I've taught him without treats. Didn't have any treats on hand at the time because he gets lots of treats, so don't worry about that. But so then first thing he's got to do is pee on the edge of the carport, the corner of the carport, every single time. Oh, and when I'm trying to get his harness on him, he's always, every single time, when I'm in the middle of trying to harness him up, he'll take off all of a sudden and think he's got to go get his ball and bring it. Because he wants to take his ball every single time. So, but, so when we get around the corner, I tell him, go to the car, go to the car. He knows to go to the car. Anthony always has the door open, the back door open for him ahead of time. So he goes to the car and gets in. Well, then when we get home, I get him out. I make him sit and stay as I'm opening the door so he doesn't just bolt out. And then I get him out. And I get a hold of his leash. And I tell him, go home. Let's go home. And he immediately goes to the backyard, which I have left the gate open. He'll go in the fenced yard. I go in. I close the gate behind me. Tell him, porch, porch. He goes up on the porch. He's learned that. It only took a day to teach him these things, each one, because he's so smart. So the other night, I've taught him, go to the chair. Go to the chair. Because when we get back from going to the park, I have him go to the chair so I can sit down and work on getting his harness off. Well, I did make a boo-boo because I told him go to the chair, but then I forgot to tell him sit and stay. So the next time we did it, I told him go to the chair, sit, stay. And he did. Like, wow. So he learns so fast. It's amazing. But let's see what's some other stuff he's learned. He's learned cuddles when I'm sitting on the porch with him. Well, I'm sitting with him down below the porch during the morning time. He'll come over and want attention after I have to throw the ball for him a couple times. But then he'll stop playing because he just wants attention. He wants his full body massage. That's what he wants. That boy has turned into a big puddle of goo. He loves his full body massages. But, of course, I go out and I play with him a little bit in the afternoon, but not much because it's been so hot. I play with him a little bit if he wants to. But oftentimes, he won't eat unless I'm outside. So sometimes I'll just sit in the porch swing. That way he'll eat if he chooses to. Doesn't have to eat, but that way he eats if he chooses to. I sit with him in the morning and night too, in case he wants to eat. That way he at least gets something in that tummy. But nighttime, I go out and I sit with him for a couple hours. I sit on the porch itself, not in the chair at that time. And I'll sit there cross-legged and I go, I'll pat my legs. Cuddles? Cuddles? And he'll come up and oftentimes flop down. Sometimes he'll actually flop his head in my lap. Like I said, he's just a big goober. And let's see, what else was that he's learned? He's actually learned, well, he doesn't do it every time, but he's learning to roll over for me to give him belly rubs. So he's learning that. But he's smart. But yeah, I definitely need to work with him and train him some manners. I think pretty much the only thing that I don't want to change on him as far as the things I need him to learn is barking. I don't want to teach him to not bark. He doesn't bark much. He only barks to alert when something's out there, or it be a squirrel, raccoon, deer, whatever. So I don't want to deter him from that, just in case somebody comes up and think they're gonna have ill intentions of stealing gas or whatever. So that way he alerts to something's out there. Because on the other side of the woods, there's a trailer park over there that there are some shady people over there. I'm not saying that because of, trying to be judgmental. It's the actual truth. But, because one guy, it's been probably about a year ago, came walking up through the woods with a gas can thingy. And I think he thought he was going to siphon some gas. Well, the next door neighbor, this is at nighttime, the next door neighbor happened to be sitting on his porch outside in the dark. So he sicked his dogs onto the guy. The guy went running. So, but yeah. So that's one thing I don't want to change on Jax. And I do love having Jax. Get away from me, fly. I do love having Jax because, heaven forbid, if my stalker, my cyberstalker, ever decides to try to find me and where I live, Jax will take care of him. I'm pretty sure. Luckily, I've not heard from my cyberstalker for, since the beginning of April. I'll do a video on that here soon. I've been meaning to, I just haven't got to it. I've been kind of give it some time to see if he was going to stop messaging me. I won't tell her yet, but I told him something that I'm guessing scared the crap out of him, out of my cyberstalker. And he blocked me and has been leaving me alone. Always before, it was me having to block him on every site multiple times because he kept making different accounts. And then, you're a loser. I almost got you. I will get you. That was him. But yeah, he was making multiple accounts and coming and find me and stuff. It's like, okay. I lost track of how many times I blocked him on different sites. I could not get rid of him. So now that I told him something that scared the crap out of him, he's finally left me alone. He finally blocked me. It's like, yes, I love it. It's like, stay away. Because he was creepy. He was thinking he was going to come here in the United States and just snatch me away. Like, no you ain't. So, thought he was going to make me his woman. Which, I don't know why. Because, like, ain't nothing here. I ain't nothing special. Come on, dude. The only reason he liked me was because I'm white. He thinks Americans over 50 are millionaires. Actually, it might have been 40. I think it was 50. Think they're millionaires. And he likes because I'm fat. I was going to say pleasantly plump, but because I'm fat. I guess it was like to have a white woman that's rich and fat is like a status symbol in his culture. I honestly don't know, because I don't know everything about Africa and their cultures and stuff like that, so I don't know everything. I'm going by pretty much by what he had told me. So anyhow, I will do that video here soon. Or at least that's the plan. I've been meaning to. So, that tastes pretty good. A little bit too much peanut butter, but still, that's okay. It's filling and extra protein. So, anywho, I'm gonna scoot. If you guys are new to our channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. Let me know what you guys have ate for struggle meals when you've not had a whole lot of money for food. You know, to inexpensive things you fixed. So, I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.